Hello Virgo, welcome back, welcome if you're new. So today we're going to go into you guys, we're going to have a pendulum reading at the end, we're going to go into connecting energies, etc, etc. So, Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? We have protection, jack-o'-lantern. Yes, I do have my Halloween cards out today because Halloween is my favourite time of year and I absolutely love it. We have skeleton, strength, beautiful. We have werewolf, exploring the wilderness. Bottom of the deck, we have the veil, the future. Right off the bat with the future, the veil coming out. The future is not promised to us, and I do feel like for some of you need to trust life a little bit more. You need to have the strength to keep pushing forward. For some of you, this is coming out of comfort zones with that exploring the wilderness. I do feel like this is coming out of doing things in a different way for some of you, and you need to find the strength to do that for yourself. With that skeleton strength card coming out, I do feel like you need to have some strength to keep moving forward. You are well protected, so don't worry. I feel like saying to some of you, you don't need to worry about the future, you don't need to worry about what's to come. You are well protected. You just need to find that inner strength to come out of the comfort zone here. So let's see. You might just be doing things a little bit differently. So let's see, Virgo. Let's see for your past position. We have the sun. Love seeing that one. And your present. We have the Knight of Presents. Love it. That Knight of Presents is so funny. Let's see what's in your potential future. We have the Three of Candles. Three of Wands. Let's see why the sun is here. Let me just get these cards out. Seven of Potions. Oh, King of Candles. Look at that. The Pumpkin King. I love seeing that. And we have the... Is that the five of Presents. Oh, okay, bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Presents. I'll put them over here. So, Virgo, I do feel like for you, with the Sun and the Seven of Potions come out, so the Seven of Cups, I do feel like you are looking at your options right now, which is bringing you a lot of healing, believe it or not. I feel like for some of you, you're choosing something different, choosing something better for you. With that Page of Presents, it's like you're slowly moving forward, because we do have the Knight as well of Pentacles, which is slow moving, but it's like you stand in your power for some of you. Very passionate energy is the King of Candles. So I do feel like for you, you are moving forward in a pretty powerful way here. It's to keep moving forward, and it may be slow, but it's going in a good way. I do feel like with this potential future being the Three of Wands and the Five of Presents, it's like you do miss that part of the past. I feel like there is something in your past that you do miss, but you're trucking on regardless. You're still moving. You're still moving, even though it might not feel like it. It's like you are. So let's see why the sun is here and that Seven of Potions. We have the third eye chakra. So you are moving forward because you are sort of, you're gaining clarity, a lot of clarity on how to move forward for yourself. And again, I'm feeling like this is slow. It can be quite scary when we're doing things in a different way. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're going towards things slowly but surely. So let's see why that Knight of Pentacles is here, because Knight of Pentacles is my slowest in the deck, but he's the only one that does get to the finish line out of all the Knights. So let's see why that Knight of Pentacles is here with that King of Candles. Clarity of belief. This has been coming out a lot lately. So I do feel like you are getting, the more that you trust yourself, the more that you discover your own truth, who you are as a person, it's like you're getting this clarity and you keep, it's like you're going towards your transformation here. It's like slowly but surely you're transforming, and it's going to take some strength to get there, but you're moving forward in a powerful way. Let's see why that 3 of Wands is here and the 5 of Presents. So feeling alone. Again, I'm feeling like there's something in your past that we have Flow as well wants to come out. I feel like something in your past sort of pulls you back a little bit, which makes you feel like you're lonely in this. And trust me, when you're healing yourself, because it's nearly the 4th, I feel like for some of you, it's like you're healing from a past situation here, and it's been a very lone. I feel like for some of you have felt alone, and you still feel alone. And I feel like you're going towards feeling more at home with yourself. You're going through a healing process, I'm feeling here, Virgo. And it's slow and it can be painful. It can feel lonely because, like, healing journeys do, like, honestly, they are lonely at times. And you're taking the small steps to where you need to be for yourself. So just go on your own flow here, you know. Take it one day at a time, you know. And I feel like this is where you worry about the future a little bit here, because it is a big change, and you're like, well, will I find love? For some of you, it's finding love. Will I find the one? Will I, you know, what do I need to do? You know, it's like you're looking for that sort of answer outside of you when really it's within you. I can't tell you everything. I can give you advice on how to move forward, but you really have to do that for yourself, and you know the answers, really. As I say to everybody that comes to this channel, I'd rather you go off and do your own thing than come to a tarot channel to tell you what to do. Because quite honestly, I'm not here to do that. I'm not. I can give you advice, but it doesn't mean that you have to take that either if it doesn't suit you. But I do feel like, you know, once you go into flow, you're going to be absolutely fine. I feel like you need to trust yourself more here, Virgo, that you're going to be okay. You're never alone. Never alone. Let's see what's going on with the person that you're connected to here, Virgo. We have the Ace of Cups, beautiful. We have the Ace of Swords, also beautiful to see. The Queen of Swords, oh hello. Hello there, madam. Let's see why the Ace of Chalices is here. Justice. They feel lonely too. We have the 4 wands there on the bottom of the deck. For some of them, they're wanting reconciliation. For some of you, let's move this across to here. I do feel like they are pouring into themselves right now with this Justice card. I feel like for some of them, they are going into their shadow side here. They're not seeing quite a lot of... I feel like for some of them, they are looking at it, though. They are looking at it, but they're not sure what it is. They're going through their own transformation process here as well. And I feel like this is more about self-love rather than they're pouring it themselves. Quite honestly, I don't feel like there's any other person here in this reading. Possibly his, but you know, I do feel like they're getting clarity themselves on how to move forward for themselves. We do have that Ace of Swords and the Eight of Chalices, so they are working on their own aspects in their own life right now. I feel like for some of them with this Eight of Chalices, they've gained some clarity and they need to... I feel like they're concentrating... For some of them, they're concentrating on their children here, because this lady there is looking at that child, and I feel like for some of them, they're emotionally invested maybe in children here if they have children, or they're emotionally investing in other things right now, and they're starting to get clarity on what they need to concentrate on within themselves, within their own lives. So we have here the Queen of Swords and we have the 4 of Chalices. So I do feel like, you know, they could be a little bit cutting with that Queen of Swords. But they're very... I feel like for some of them, they're very honest to certain degree, possibly a little bit blunt here, but they're feeling it too. They're feeling lonely too. Whether, I feel like they've got a lot of people around them, that they're investing in right now. I feel like this is more like family and friends rather than a relationship of any sort of thing. I feel like they're going through their own sort of thing. Again, I feel like this is like shadow work they're working on, even though I feel like for Saint they're not. I feel like some of them are spiritual, some of them maybe not be, but they're looking at themselves at this moment in time and concentrating on the things that are in their present moment. So we have here awaiting results. So for some of them, they are waiting around, maybe for you, but I do feel like for some of them, like they're getting at the heart of the matter of themselves. They're having some positive growth here, which is excellent. That's what we like to see. We also have here spread your wings. I just dropped a shitload of cards. One moment. Went right underneath me blooming table. So we have here spread your wings. So I do feel like they're getting clarity on what they need to do for themselves. They're getting free on something here. We might find out more on the messages. I feel like they have a lot of responsibilities though. Let's see. What else wants to come out? Helpless and hopeless. So again, I'm feeling like they have got a lot of responsibilities. We do have love at the bottom of the deck. I think ultimately they do want love here, Virgo. But I feel like for some of them, they have a lot of responsibilities around them, which maybe even prevents, this sort of thing. I feel like they're looking to their future a little bit and worry about that. Worry about this. About this. But ultimately, I feel like they're just going through a growth stage themselves. So let's get some messages from them. Messages from the person that Virgo is connected to, please. If I follow you, I could lose everything. So for some of you, they are worried about the outside. Worried about if they do, they could lose everything, whether it be kids. And other things. We have here 1 Pentacle. So they do want a new beginning here. Whether it be for themselves or with you. I just want you all the time. For some of them, I do feel like they pick up on your loneliness as well. So just be aware of that. And I need time for me. Came out on the bottom of the deck. So they definitely need some more time for themselves. I do feel like, again, there's a lot of responsibilities around them. And I think ultimately it's like we can't change them people's minds. It's out of our control. So keep working on you, Virgo, and what you need to do for you. So let's get... I feel like for some of them they are aware of themselves a little bit more. They're becoming more aware of themselves. Let's see, Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know? So we have the Earth Keeper. Beautiful. The Time Master. And we have the Staff. Bottom of the deck, we do have completion. So I do feel like for some of you, you are coming to a stage of completion here in a cycle. It's like, and then you're ready for a new one coming in here, Virgo. So we have the Earth Keeper. So I do feel like you are the card of Virgo, which is the Earth. This is like you taking the actions that you need in order to create your own inner world to be a happy place for yourself. And this could be through affirmations for some of you. This is speaking to yourself in a different way to have this new beginning. A new positive beginning for yourself. And we have here the Time Master. So again, I'm feeling like there is a worry around time here. With your future, looking into your future possibly here. And again, I'm feeling like, he has like the landscape on his chest there. So again, it's like you'll go through different cycles. You will have them ups and downs. But again, we can look into the potential future, but ultimately it lies with you how fast things move or how slow things move. And it's always a choice. It's always a choice. And I feel like saying to some of you, it's like you're the creator of your reality. And quite honestly, it's like things sometimes do take time. They do. But you're going to get to where you need to be. So we have here the Staff. So I do feel like for some of you, this is you standing your power or working towards it. It does remind us of the Kundalini a little bit. So if, again, I'm feeling like for some of you, there has been possibly a little bit of awakening in some sort of capacity here. I feel like for some of you, it's like this is about empowerment and standing your power with the Staff. Standing up for yourself for some of you to get what you need, where you need to go to. So, let me get you some advice here, Virgo. Advice for Virgo, please. We have knowledge, study, learn, and education. For some of you, I do feel like you want to learn a little bit more here, whether it be a new course or just about yourself. Learning something new for yourself here. And they're telling you to go and do that for yourself. We have here courtesy, thoughtful, polite, good manners. So I do feel like for some of you, you know, this is about the way that you talk to yourself. And I feel like saying here as well, because I feel like for some of you, you can be quite ruthless when it comes to others. I feel like this is like when you start talking yourself in a different way, feeding yourself good stuff, feeding yourself like the nicer things. You'll start to see when you're nicer to yourself, you're nicer to other people because you can empathise, you can sympathise, whatever you want to call it. When you start loving yourself more. Let's see. I do feel like for some of you there's something about anger here. We have here authentic, real, organic. And it's okay to be angry, by the way. That's another myth. I can't be angry. Yes, you fucking can. We have here natural, authentic, real, organic. So this is about being authentic and real to yourself. Authentic to other people. I feel like when you step into your power, and stepping into power doesn't mean to go and step all over anybody to get to where you need to be. I feel like when you're authentic to you and be who you are, you're going to see yourself sail through life a lot easier as well. We have here rebellion, upstart, tumult, revolution. So again, I'm feeling like there is some uncomfortableness about this. Coming out of a comfort zone. And it can leave people feeling like, oh, Virgo's different. Yeah. When you step into your power, you do, and it's uncomfortable and it's painful, but it's like, it's worth it in the end. It is, it's worth it because you become your true authentic self. So Virgo, we're going to ask the pendulum a question. So if you'd like to get that question on your mind, you can pause the video if you're not ready. And let's see, Virgo, what is the answer to Virgo's question on their mind, please? We have a yes. So thank you so much for joining me here, Virgo. I hope you have the most beautiful day. And I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.